I would love to share with you how I stay healthy and fit on the go. Sabadika, that's hi in Thai. I am Paulina. Last year, I've become a fitness coach and helped 13 women to lose fat and maintain it. I have traveled for the past 15 years. So let's start with the challenges that I faced when I started traveling. One is food. When you go to a new country, you want to explore and experience that country's cuisine, which means also you want to try their street food, which usually it's not the healthiest option because the food is fried, and when you eat outside it's really hard to measure the food portions, so you tend to overeat. That was an issue. I am a sweet tooth also, so I love trying different desserts in all the continents, and usually those are the highest in calories. Another thing, sometimes I get challenged with staying active. So if I don't have a gym in my building or I'm not staying close to a gym, it's always a challenge with time management to actually drive and come back from the gym. Another thing is some countries, like here, I am here now in Thailand, in Chiang Mai, not all the streets have pedestrian roads. So it feels really scary just to walk on a street that has no pedestrian area, and it does stop you from just walking outside and being active. There are no cycling roads, so you cannot just get on a bike and cycle somewhere. So that's a challenge. Okay, so what do I do when I am on the train, on a bus, on a plane, just on the road somewhere where natural, fresh food isn't available? Preparation is key. So I either will shop some apples, bananas, and nuts in advance and just have it in my bag for snacks. In the airport, I will only buy water, coffee, or if I eat in the airport lounge, then I will get some boiled eggs, vegetables, or stir fried chicken. So the healthiest options in the lounge. I will try to make as many steps as possible in the airport. If I have time, I will sit in a squat and stretch as well. Most of the places, like train stations and airport stations, and when you are on a road trip, if you stop at the gas station, they don't really have whole foods options there. So it's always good to shop before or meal prep your food in advance and just put it in a containers. Like, for example, making some wraps that don't get bad so fast could be an option. I just love having nuts always with me. Another step is when I arrive into a new country, beforehand I will check on Google Maps if they have local markets nearby where I will be able to shop some fresh groceries, and I will check coffee shops nearby which ones also have the best coffee but also some healthy options to eat. Same with the restaurants, and then I will try to go to those places. I understand that when you go on holiday, it's nice to just relax and eat and overeat a little bit and drink high calorie drinks, and that's totally fine because it's a holiday and you do it maybe a few times a year and you want to just, be laid back and really enjoy it and not restrict yourself in nutrition, or not maybe push yourself too much to move if you just want to rest and lay down and get some sun. But for me, I travel full time, so I don't take my trips as holiday. For me, it's just moving places and actually living there. That's why I prepare in advance and I look for healthy places to go out to eat. I look for Airbnbs and try to find good ones that have kitchen equipment so I can cook food by myself, or I always download the local apps for ordering food. And I try to pick also the healthiest options there where they grill the food. So where they grill all kinds of meats, where they grill vegetables, and order food from there. Let's talk about bloating. So the water retention sometimes appears after long traveling and being many hours on the airplane, or maybe you are bloated because you switched time zones and it's just a really big difference for your body to adjust. What I do in these kind of situations, I either prepare in advance, knowing, like, for example, if I'm gonna be flying from Europe to Asia, I know it's gonna be at least 6 hours difference. So I will already prepare in advance with changing slightly my sleep schedule. to adjust to a certain time zone, or also changing at which times I drink caffeine and at which times I eat. That helps, like at least a few days before the flight, trying to adjust the sleep schedule. I try to avoid drinking caffeine and I try to hydrate a lot, maybe put a pinch of salt in my water to get some sodium, some electrolytes back. I drink magnesium in the evening because it helps me to rest better. My sleep quality improves. And I might also fast so that the bloating will go away. Then the next day, I will focus on eating a lot of fiber. So, like avocados and vegetables, just a lot of high fiber foods because they help to reduce bloating, they help to go to the toilet, and just basically fixes all the changes in the gut. I know many women who have constipation when they arrive to a new country and the whole week they cannot go to toilet. So the solution to that is staying hydrated and eating a lot of fiber. So for example, you are out on a holiday and you would love to eat high carb meals like a lot of pasta if you are in Italy, and I understand that's great, but then if you still have constipation from eating airplane food, you should not fill up your stomach with a ton of carbs. So try to have a starter that is high in fiber and then share that pasta with someone so you will eat a little bit of a smaller portion of carbs, which will help you go to the toilet and reduce the bloating. Okay, let's talk about hydration. Another thing that I pay a lot of attention to when I travel is to hydrate, because my skin looks better when I drink a lot of water. I feel less bloated when I hydrate properly and sometimes put some salt in my water to get electrolytes. I am just a person who sweats a lot, so I love spending time in hot countries and tropical countries. And usually there is a lot of sunshine and high temperatures, and I do sweat a lot. And when I work out, I also sweat a lot. So basically, it's really important that I get some electrolytes. Personally, I don't like buying any brands that sell electrolytes because I know if I just put some salt in my water, that will do the job of rehydration for me. So it's cheaper and it's just unnecessary to get another supplement into my luggage. I know hydration one, it's a really simple tip, but maybe not everyone understands how important it is. If I am well hydrated, I will not have dark circles. I will sleep better if I am well hydrated. I will have more energy. And when I just started traveling, when I was like 14 years old, I didn't realize how important it is to stay hydrated when you are on a train and on the flight. I didn't stay so much hydrated back then because I didn't want to drink so much on the flight. And then, there are so many people that want to go to toilet on the plane, and it's a bit annoying to ask someone to be like, excuse me, all the time. So I kind of didn't hydrate enough then, but I would always, after a trip, feel quite bloated and have my skin looking like very very dry, my pores would be feeling very dry. So just because of having that experience, I started hydrating more while traveling and when I'm already in the new country, like all the time. And I also started putting some hydration face masks when I am on the plane. So it helps kind of my skin to recover. Hydration face masks, or if it's sunny in the plane, a lot of sunscreen as well to protect my skin. I would love to mention a few supplements that I use that I always have in my luggage. I don't have so much, but these are like the most important ones that I always have with me. And that would be fish oil supplements. I don't eat enough of fish, and I do believe that most of us don't do nowadays because it's hard to get fresh and good quality of fish. It's not always available. So I do drink fish oil all the time. Vitamin C, I love having vitamin C with me. I do not drink it every day because sometimes I just consume a lot of oranges and lemons. I love making a lemon salad. So, or it comes from different foods. But I do like having vitamin C in case I get sick. I will drink double dose of it. And I love having magnesium with me. It does help me sleep better. It helps me after my workouts when I'm feeling sore to kind of relax my muscles a little bit more and recover. And I have seen a few studies that says that magnesium helps with blood pressure and blood sugar regulation. So hopefully it helps with that too. Okay, so here's another thing I would love to talk about that I try to take care of a lot when I travel, which I think most of the population don't get enough is sleep. We live such a busy lifestyle. Sometimes we have two, three jobs, sometimes it's night shifts, sometimes it's just really intense time because we have kids and big family to support, whatever, so many things, and we lack of sleep. So what I do when I travel, I really pay attention to getting my sleep quality better and better if I can. It's really funny, but I started traveling with my pillow. Well, actually, my husband's pillow, I stole it from him. We lived in Dubai for a few years and we got really, really comfortable mattress and pillows, and the mattress could regulate the temperature, and it was just the best. Our sleep quality for 2 years was so optimized. We had the same timing when we went to sleep and when we woke up, so our biological clock was really well regulated. We had a perfect cool temperature, really dark curtains. So we had really good rest. And since we started traveling full time for 1 year and a half now, I guess, um, my sleep quality started decreasing because we always have to change the beds and change the mattresses and the pillows. So I started traveling with my own pillow just to improve my sleep quality. That is really, really helpful. And I also now take sometimes melatonin gummies before going to bed, a few hours before going to bed, or melatonin drops to help me fall asleep faster. This happens when I go to a different continent and I have a jet lag, I'm nervous, something is going on intense with work, I have to meet a lot of new people, and if I don't sleep well, then the next day I do have really high sugar cravings because my body is like, whoa, you didn't have rest, now you need to eat a lot, and we specifically want sugar, satisfy it. Anyway, so I have high sugar cravings. I am more grumpy and I get frustrated the next day if I don't have good sleep. It's really hard to focus as well. So just for mood regulation, for energy, for feeling upbeat and being focused and not having cravings, I do try to improve my sleep when I can. So that goes with a pillow, with making a room temperature cool before going to bed, with having dark curtains so any kind of light cannot disturb me during the night. I sometimes put earplugs if my husband is having late night calls, or if there are some loud neighbors, or if there's any noise from the outside, if I am in the city. I do always put the earplugs, which helps me to stay quiet, not get bothered by any noise. Okay, so the last crucial thing to do to stay healthy and fit while traveling is the movement. This one is so challenging for me nowadays. Back in the day when I did modeling, I have been moving my body so much because I had physical work. So models, like actors, have auditions, which is called castings, to attend to. So you travel to a new country, you have 10, 15 auditions to attend to during the day where you meet your clients, and each of those meetings are in different places in the city. So basically, you walk all day. So when I had auditions, I have been walking for like 15 to 20 kilometers a day, which helped me stay fit, lean, and skinny. And then when I would get jobs booked, I would stay in high heels for 8, 12 hours or 24 hours. It was crazy, but it made me really fit. So physical job made me not even wonder about if I need to go to the gym or if I need to do anything else for fitness and health wise, because my movement was on point due to work naturally. And now, since I have switched my careers and I have become a wellness coach, my job is actually sedentary. What you see online, my videos from the gym, that takes only like 5% of my day. I go, I put in the workout, I film it, I talk about the gym, but that's it. It's not that I'm like training and moving and always moving my body all day. No, I'm actually usually just sitting in front of a laptop and creating content. I'm doing one on one coaching calls with my clients, all the admin tasks, just trying to build my online coaching business made me to live a very, very sedentary lifestyle. So I need to set for myself reminders of how to stay fit and healthy. As I mentioned before, here in Thailand, we don't have so many pedestrian streets or cycling roads. So what I did, we booked an apartment in a modern building that has a little gym and a terrace, so that it's convenient for me just to quickly go up the elevator, walk for 10 minutes, move my body, come back, continue working. I have a little break, I go up. In 20 minutes, I push in some full body workout, and then I come back, continue working. So how to stay fit while traveling, it's sometimes a challenge, and you gotta, if you don't have money, then you can book some cheap Airbnb and work out at home. Thank God to the technology, we can just put on, I love dance workouts on YouTube, but you can just put on any workout you like on YouTube and just stay active at home. You can rent a hotel or Airbnb close to a gym or with the gym facilities in it, which is amazing. I would book something close to the biggest gym in the city so that it would not take so much time for me to walk and try to train there. I also try making as many steps as I can at home so that I stay fit and I burn a lot of calories while just staying at home, which is possible. It's not so hard, just need to remind yourself to do it. When I travel to big cities and actually walkable places, that's where I walk a lot, and that helps me to stay fit and healthy. If I have a possibility to go on a hike, I will definitely do this. Holiday, not holiday, if there is a mountain and and hike trails are there, I will definitely use a moment and hike and do some cardio as I do it, get my heart rate up, sweat a little bit, and just enjoy the workout. Movement is crucial. It has become more challenging for me nowadays, but I do push myself to do it. And I noticed that through movement, my mood is better, my mental health is better. I am less grumpy. I don't have mood swings. I don't have cravings. It is so helpful to boost my hormones and after a workout get those endorphins in and be like, wow, I'm so proud of myself. I'm so happy. I feel like this after sprinting. This is amazing. So, yeah, just your kind reminder, if you are traveling, don't lock in yourself for too long in a room. unless you need to work a lot, but try to get in some movement. Okay, so let's go over those all things quickly and wrap it up. Remember to hydrate on the go and find bathrooms everywhere, and don't care about the queues, don't care about other people going there. Just do it. Drink on the plane, drink on the train, drink everywhere on the go, and put a pinch of salt in your water for maximum hydration. Another one, sleep. Try to improve your sleep quality as much as you can with dark curtains, with low temperature, with a pillow. Maybe you bring your own pillow like me, or with drinking some melatonin drops or gummies to help you fall asleep better and adjust to another time zone faster. Nutrition, remember to reduce bloating and water retention, you might need to fast and skip a meal when you arrive to a new place. The next day, try to focus on high fiber foods. This will help you go to toilet and reduce the bloating. And last one is movement. Book your hotel or Airbnb close to the gym so it's convenient to go and train there. And if you are in cities where you have pedestrian streets, find time to make some little walks outside and get some sunshine. Goodbye, see you in the next video.